Hello Infanteers! Welcome to my Christmas toy box. This took me a bit to make. It's not completely finished. I'm gonna make a few adjustments. But as you can see, this is where you spawn. And if you're wondering why there's no base plate, it's because I have figured out, or I've done it my own way, how to make someone spawn into the game as a team player. So future episodes, if you guys want me to show how I made this toy box, leave a like. I'd say about like 50 likes and I'll show how I made this toy box. But basically in each corner you have these little saw blades. And what the saw blades are meant to do is they're meant to attack you while you're playing. So what happens is in this middle here, you have a little object. When you double jump and grab it, it will say title, description, start challenge. When you start this challenge, you usually start with 4 players. I have the infinite health and
prepare for battle.
So that's why I won't die. But usually when you die or get eliminated, you would be eliminated from the entire game. So I haven't figured out yet on how to go ahead with this and actually fix it so that when you actually die, you go ahead with the game and just get eliminated. But around here, yeah, you look down, we have these little health cannons. So if you get low on health during the game, you can just come down here and just re-health yourself. And like give yourself a breather. But usually with this game, you really want to be a ground character, not really a flying character. Because flying characters wouldn't really be as good enough in this game. But for now, because I don't exactly know how to set it so when you die, you go there. Down at the lava, there is a little trigger area. So at this moment when I die, it will just show I completed the game. So at this moment it shows I'm first, when in reality if I were to die first, I'd be standing at the 4th podium. I've also made it so if you die and there's still people playing, right out there you can watch the other people duel, and you can root other people on without actually attacking them. And what I also like is I've also made it so over here, this will usually be back door, but I've only seen it here for test runs and stuff. This will be closed when people die, and when the game finishes it will open. And if you try, and if you are a flying character, you go, well, I don't like being in here, I want to be here. Well, you can't, because up top there I've made it so it just teleports you back down here. So you physically have to wait for the game to finish before you can actually escape. And then in the middle here, it just teleports you back to the start screen. If I come over here, I'll show you how I've done it. But basically over here is where everything, all the main console commands are set up. And right when you spawn, because that's the thing where you spawn, when you load into the game, you are activated instantly by a trigger area, and once you walk in, you're teleported here at the beginning. And this is essentially what I wanted, because each and every thing of this, those things, and those ones there, are literally connected with the orange team. So when I did it, I basically had to figure out how I'm going to set each player when they spawn into the orange team. So that when they were exploring around the area when the game's not active, they're not going, oh, I actually keep dying. Well, you fix that with the teams, as I learned with Professor Toybox, which he is a very great YouTuber who really helped. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description for him helping. I also got some help from Lion HD. I'll leave a link to his channel too. They were very helpful at helping me complete most of this toy box. But I'll show you when you come over here. There's a little island. Basically, what happens is, because I've done it that way, is when you die, you get teleported to the checkpoint. And once you go through that checkpoint, you basically spawn here. And as you see, that closes. But then when the game finishes, it just opens automatically. Which is really what I like about this toy box. So usually you'd play this game with 4 players. You would come all the way down here. There's the one starting point in each corner. And you're just essentially trying to be the last man standing. And usually with this toy box, you go in here where you spawn. You start by jumping, and everybody would start fighting. You have to instantly start running, because this is an example. Everybody will start over beyond the checkpoint. As soon as you spawn in, if you do not move, you have this one over here, right next to you, as well as this one over there, which will shoot you instantly. Like, you need to be running, you need to make sure you're not losing health. Because if you die, you lose the game. So if 4-player was actually active, I might have actually got some YouTubers who played this recently to actually test it when it's fully running to see who the best infantry is. But for now, that's really basically my toy box. And 50 likes, because I really like to set goals. At 50 likes, I will go ahead and show everybody how this toy box is made. So for now, after this wonderful toy box, I am Sculpting Secret King, and I bid you all farewell.